Hi. For the past 6 years, I have received millions of views on my articles, and now I'm going to start my YouTube journey, hoping you will enjoy my video content as well. The topic for today is what are the benefits of Rahu and what are the most auspicious houses for Rahu. So, first, let's understand what is Rahu. There was a demon called Swarbhanu who wanted to drink the elixir of immortality. When he was having that elixir, Lord Vishnu cut his head and his head got separated from his body. The head or north node of the moon was called Rahu and the body was called Ketu or south node of the moon. So Rahu is basically a head without a body. Imagine that you find a lot of tasty food on the table, but you can enjoy as long as your belly is not full. Once your belly is full, you cannot consume anymore. But Rahu is not having any body. It can consume as long as it wants, as long as it desires. So Rahu indirectly means endless desires, endless materialistic desires. Rahu is a planet that brings you worldly and materialistic success. Rahu gives you name, fame, and money. Rahu makes you courageous and fearless. Rahu wanted to have its place among the gods. Rahu's mount is a lion, which indicates its fearlessness and its power. Now, I'm going to tell you what results Rahu gave in all the 12 houses based on the ancient texts. In the first house, in the ascendant, Rahu makes you intelligent, it helps you gain education, and it makes you wealthy. In the second house, it brings you gain through inheritance, through family legacy. In the third house, it makes you very brave and courageous. In the fourth house, it brings you gain through property. In the fifth house, it gives you children who are long lived. In the sixth house, it makes you brave and makes you competitive to achieve your goals. In the seventh house, it brings you gains through business. In the eighth house, it brings you gains through inheritance. In the ninth house, it brings spiritual education. In the 10th house, it brings power to you. In the 11th house, it helps fulfill all your materialistic desires. And in the 12th house, it brings you gains through questionable means. These were the results of Rahu in all the 12 houses, but I share with you my personal experience with placement of Rahu. Rahu does well in 3rd, 6th, 10th and 11th house because these 4 houses are called improving houses, and malefics like Saturn, Rahu and Ketu does well in these houses. In the 3rd house, Rahu increases your courage. In the 6th house, it helps you be more competitive and achieve your goals. In the 10th house, it brings you name, fame, and power. And in the 11th house, it helps you fulfill all your desires. In any horoscope, 11th house is considered as the most auspicious house, and in any horoscope, 12th house is considered the most negative house. There is a story in Ramayana where the demon king Ravan wanted that all the planets should sit in the 11th house in his son's horoscope, Meghnad's horoscope. If that would have happened, his son would have been unbeatable and would have been all powerful and almighty. This is the proof that 11th house is the most auspicious and most powerful house. 11th house helps you get gains out of anything. If the 11th house is connected with your 6th house, then it indicates being competitive and getting gains through competition. If let's say the 11th house is associated with your 8th house, then it indicates gains of inheritance. If 11th house is connected with your 7th house, then it indicates marital bliss. Rahu is good for education, for material success and for spiritual success. But I consider that Rahu is not good when it comes to your home and personal relationship. So Rahu is not good in your 2nd, 4th and 5th house because then it will make you more materialistic from inside and make your relationship more materialistic in nature. So it is good to have Rahu in 3rd, 6th, 10th and 11th house. And above all, 11th house is the best house for any planet. Any planet in the 11th house, it will help you get gains. A strong and positive Rahu in your 10th and 11th house helps you build strong and positive image which become beneficial to attain respect and status in the society. If you have Rahu in your third or seventh house, it will be it will be looking at your 11th house, and then also it will bring you gains, but it might affect your marriage negatively depending on how other planets are influencing Rahu and what other connections Rahu is forming with other houses in your horoscope. Rahu becomes bad when it forms a connection with your 6th, 8th, and 12th house. Let's say you have Rahu in the 6th house, which is very good. But if, let's say, the Lord of 8th house or 12th house sits with Rahu, then Rahu will also give the results of 8th house, and 6th and 8th combination is negative. It is bad for your physical health, it is bad for your mental health. Similarly, 6th and 12th, it will cause a lot of miscommunication, it will cause difficulty in talking to others, and that is how the placement of Rahu in the 6th house will turn bad. So we also need to see how other planets are influencing Rahu to finally judge if the placement of Rahu is positive or negative in your horoscope. If you want to see a detailed analysis of how Rahu can bring massive name, fame, and success to a person, then in the description of this video, I am adding a link to my website. You can go to that link and check out the detailed horoscope analysis. You will find two combinations. One is for Rahu in the 10th house, and another is for Jupiter. Jupiter, when it is very well placed in a horoscope, it can also bring a lot of success to a person. It can bring huge name and fame. So this celebrity has both Rahu and Jupiter combination in his horoscope, which helped him achieve massive success. So do check out that link. In a separate video, I'm going to tell you how Jupiter brings name and fame to a person. So do subscribe to my channel, and if you find this video helpful, then like and share this video. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.